Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. If you do not know, my name is Keeper and we are a solo truck driver out on our way from Los Angeles to San Jose with who knows what, honestly, as cargo. I never really pay attention. I especially just kind of look... We're up to a great start. I especially just kind of look for these videos. Like, I like to do trips between like 6 and 8 hours long. Because I feel like that is a good amount of time that it... Like, why can I hear cops? It's fine, they're not after me. I feel like that's a good amount of time to go on an adventure, but it's not like you're gonna be like, I am sick of listening to you, Keeper. Anyways, if you are interested in this game, if you are familiar with it and don't have it, or if you aren't familiar with it and want to check it out, I will have the Steam store linked below, as well as my silly little instant gaming affiliate link. Costs you nothing to use it, makes them like me more. Anyways, we are off. Wow, look at that building, it's so shiny. I often I'm gonna be responsible here. I lost my last trip. I lost some money. I ran several red lights, if we're being honest, but it's fine. Where was my train of thought? I don't think I've like done much driving in Los Angeles before, if I'm being honest. Like, I think like typically... Oh shoot, let's turn on my lights. I think typically I have been... Oh, that's the cops. Where's my train of thought? I saw the cops, I got distracted because last time I saw someone that I thought was a cop, and I drove in the other lane and I got a really big ticket, and I was like, guess I should have trusted myself. I haven't done a lot of driving within Los Angeles. That's what I was gonna say. Typically I've always like gone to Los Angeles to drop off, and so it's just like a quick little outside versus driving through here. Now let me tell you, if you have not, I've been in Los Angeles traffic a few times. I've gone to Disney World or Disneyland like twice in my life. And let me tell you, I mean, it's probably, you know, partially who was driving. It was not me. We know I don't drive. But it can get like just back to back to back traffic. My grandpa was driving. Bless his heart. He would drive. He would speed up to get to the car in front of him. And then he would slam on the brakes constantly. Speed up to get in the car in front of him, slam on the brakes. Okay. That guy definitely drove into me, evidenced by the fact that I did not get a ticket or a fine or anything for that. I was definitely in that lane and he just sideswiped, so that one was not on me, and I appreciate the game for understanding that and not punishing me unfairly, because I constantly think back to the time that I was driving along, minding my own business, on a main street, and this car stopped at a stop sign on the side of the road and then just drove right into me, and I got a ticket for it. It was like a $1,300 ticket too. Oof. But yeah, no, like, I don't think I would, like, okay, like we've talked about, like, I'm like kind of like not afraid to drive, but like, you know, cautious about driving. And I don't think like Los Angeles in like rush hour, or anywhere in rush hour, that I would have a good time. I think I would struggle. That being said, I want to go to Disneyland again. I think Azure and I are making plans to go in the nearish future after I move down to the States. Which, oh my goodness, if you have followed my journey where I talk about the fact that I'm moving to the States because I constantly be like, hey, I'm using this to like learn geography, which it's I mean, it's all right, but it's not great. I have my whatchamacallit, it'll come to me. I have my interview for my visa now, which is so exciting. It feels like it has been a long time coming, but it's also like so overwhelming and stressful, obviously, because like, oh my god, what if they think I'm I just want to get like citizenship or something, which like I know that's not what I'm going there for, and like I think like most people would understand not, but like I'm like, oh, it's a pretty decent ticket, yeah, 1,600 for speeding. But I just like worry about it. Or what if they're like, you don't know what his blood type is? It's a scam, right? You're just a mail order bride. And like, I always worry about that because like I've never had an interview like this before, but like I'm sure it'll be fine. Like we have like so much evidence. We've been together for like 2.5 years. Also, after we got engaged, we waited like several months before we applied, which I feel like if we were like trying to scam the system, it would be like we would have immediately put it in. But oh my goodness, I don't remember if I've talked about this, like filling out the visa application. It was hilarious. Okay, there's like an entire page that's like, you know the Elijah Wood meme. Do you wear wigs? Have you worn wigs? Will you wear wigs? It gives like that vibes. It was like, do you human traffic? Have you considered human trafficking? Do you plan to start human trafficking? Do you benefit from human trafficking? For that, money laundering and counterfeit and runaway lane, heck yeah. And what was the other thing? Oh, and terrorism. Which like here's the thing. As much as I want to be like, oh, like they're not gonna catch somebody out on that, I bet you they will, because I bet you there will be people out there that go, oh, well, I'm gonna say yes so that, you know, you see that I'm being honest. Like, I feel like they'll catch a few people like that, but I think truly the reason that they do this is if you do your visa thing, you move to the States, and then you do all sorts of illegal things, they can be like, well, right here you said that you weren't going to do this, so like, you know, they can catch you out on that stuff. Should probably slow down. Actually, this is okay. This curve is fine. But yeah, so that was like a whole interesting process. And then, okay, again, I'm gonna make like, I vlog like kind of semi-regularly, and I wish that I had had someone who had gone through this experience, who had like said exactly everything and any struggles and whatnot. Once I eventually get to the States and I've gone through the whole process, I'm gonna do a vlog and I'm gonna be like, here's where things were confusing. Like, oh my god, I'm speeding so fast. It's fine. I'm afraid that helicopter's gonna give me a ticket. Like, for example, I live in British Columbia in Canada. I have to go to Quebec to go to Montreal for my interview. Oh shoot, that looks like a cop. That 100% a cop. Oh my god, could you slow down? There we go. So part of the reason I took this trip was because there's basically a straight line. I'm like, I can speed the whole time. Do we take the L with the ticket? I don't know. Anyways, just like adventures along the way. So like that. And so it's like, I can now book my interview, but I need to pay money for the visa before I can book the interview. Okay, that's fine. And then it's like, you can't actually book the interview because they don't have any interviews to be booked, and so therefore you can't pay that portion until there are interviews that can be booked. It was wild. And then it was like a whole thing, like you gotta pay with a credit card. I don't have a credit card, but it didn't matter because it wasn't working, because like I tried to I have like a Visa debit card. Okay, buddy. Yeah, they knew because I didn't get a ticket there either. Am I like invisible? Is this green like too camouflage? Anyways, it was like a whole thing. A credit card wouldn't work. My Visa debit card wouldn't work, which I understand that, but a regular credit card wouldn't work. They say you can do like an e-transfer, but only if you go to 2 specific banks. And so I had to go pay it in person in cash at a specific one bank type, like one specific bank. And it's like, are you kidding me? It's like a whole thing. Also, I gotta do a medical, and that's like, there are only 5 doctors in all of Canada that do this medical that I need to do. That's a cop for sure. So yeah, so it's been a fun adventure. I wish there had been somebody who had been like, hey, XYZ. And so like when I was stressed out and struggling with certain things, I could be like, oh, okay, good. So anyways, If you have questions about the visa process, specifically moving Canada to the US, I might have answers. If you're stressed, let me know. Because it has sucked. But we're in the home stretch now, so I gotta do my medical soon, which is like everything is so expensive too. And then because I did a K1 visa versus a K3 visa, so like K3 is you're married, K1 is you're engaged, fiance visa. So because we did that one instead of the other one, I then have to pay like $1,500 US to get a work permit thing. Okay, well, I'm speeding, whatever. Deal with it. So yeah. It's good times. I would honestly, if anybody is doing this, knowing what I know now, I would say do the K3 visa. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And soon I'll be there and we'll get to go on the open road and explore America. We can go to Utah. We can go to Idaho and eat potato. Like, okay, so like I know that Idaho has like this, like Idaho has potatoes, okay? Which obviously they do. I'm like, are they like really good potatoes? Like that's what I want to find out. These are the things I aspire to do. Like let's drive to Idaho, let's find a French fry stand, and let's see how they compare to other potatoes we've had. I mean, obviously, a lot of states will probably have Idahoan potatoes. Potatoes from Idaho. Idahoan? Would that be it? I don't know. A lot of them probably would, so you could probably like try them. I just have only had like Canadian potatoes. there's this Canadian singer, I think he's passed, Stompin' Tom Connors. He got the name because whenever he would perform, he'd always be stomping, and he had to like bring his own board to stomp on. I want to say he's from the Maritimes, but I could be wrong. But he has a song called Bud the Spud, and it's all about this like potato truck driver, so it's very on brand, that is just like going around and delivering spuds from Prince Edward Island. The reason I know about him is he also has a song called The Good Old Hockey Game, and as a Canadian, like, we do love hockey. But there's also Bud the Spud. The things that you didn't know you needed to know about, I got you. Man, if I were these cars, I would be terrified of me. Especially up on this shoulder, going at 92, which who knows what the actual speed limit is, because if you're not on the road it won't tell you speed limit. Yeah, I'm going like 35 over. But like I said, we wanted to make good time on this 8-hour trip, and I figured that one of the good ways to do that was to speed. Because if you speed, you don't have to worry about needing to rest as much. And the gas obviously is like a thing. That's why I've started to like really level into, besides long distance, fuel economy. My goodness, what if we hit 100? I have never seen 90. I've definitely seen 97. Imagine 100 miles per hour. Man, we're going up a hill though, so if anything, we'll drop a bit. We just need to go down a hill. Oh shoot. 95, yeah, see, we're dropping. A sign, I think it was Modesto and San Jose. The only reason that I feel like I know Modesto is from YouTuber girlies. Oh shoot. We're gonna have to slow down soon. So we got an interchange. And as much as it would be fun to do that at 90 miles an hour, the speed limit is actually 25 on here. 25 you're gonna tip. Who wants to drive on the road anyways, you know? One time, I can't remember what I talked about. So there was like an overpass like that. I was walking to the train station, but there was like an exit to get onto the overpass. I was walking to the train station and I was on the sidewalk, and this truck came up on the exit, and the tires were like going over and like hitting the sidewalk. And because of where we were, like the only way to get out of the way of the truck if it went fully on the sidewalk was to jump over the bridge onto traffic below. it was one of the scariest things ever. Like, yeah, like it was like, do we go? Do we go and hang and hope for the best? Like, yeah. That was scary. So that's why nobody should be near me when I'm driving, because you risk your life. But people on the actual road driving should be better. This is hydroelectric dam, maybe? I'm going too fast. I find like anything over the speed limit, I can't read those signs. I can't read those signs on the best of days, but throw the speed limit up there, we in trouble. Uh-oh. Oh no. We'll just pull over. I hope you're okay. I got a load to deliver. Honestly, like, I feel like I'm doing like, I took a little bit of damage immediately, and I don't want to, like, jinx it, but, like, maybe we're doing okay? Am I, like, getting in my groove thing? Signal ahead. Oh my goodness. Shoot, I think I need to... Do I turn here? Oh, oh shoot, I see where I'm supposed to turn. What if I can... Do you think I can creep? Oh, the light's changing. I need to be in the other lane. Oh, maybe I can get through. If more people turn. Green truck, turn! Green truck, I'm coming in. We didn't get hit! Let's go! Am I like just like... We've gotten hit twice though, but I didn't get tickets, so... I don't think I took... I didn't take damage, so like... Are we gonna have like a decent run here? Are we gonna get excellent? I mean, we still have an hour and 27 minutes to screw it up, but I feel like we could do it. San Jose is on the board. You know, interesting thing, I feel like I've talked about this before, but obviously in Canada we do kilometers per hour and the States does miles per hour. My grandma, when we are driving in Canada, and my mom does it too, will convert kilometers per hour to miles per hour. It's like very basic calculations, not like 100%, but it's like, say it's like 100 miles per hour or kilometers per hour times 6, so it's 600, and then just drop the last number, so it's like 60, or not per hour, but it's like 60 miles is the distance. So I don't understand why they do that. I mean, like, I understand because like things change, like it used to be miles per hour in Canada, I guess, when they were growing up. I don't know, but I'm like, why would you do that? And then my grandma's like, yeah, I've started converting the other way when I'm in, when I'm in, the States, I convert to kilometers, which is like, obviously, because you've dropped the last digit, you don't know what it is, it's gonna be even less accurate. But I'm like, but why, Grandma? But why? Do we have like a weird loop coming up here? Oh no, I think it's more of like a spiral. Oh no, it does. Oh no, it is. Okay, we definitely need to be in this lane. We'll slow down a bit. Ooh, Oakland. Somebody honking at me? Very, very likely. It would have been really funny if it was just me honking. Is someone honking at me? Suspicious. Look at this. If you look at the map, that's a really weird turn. It's like a loop and then a sharp turn. I mean, I assume that's at an intersection, but there's got to be a better organization here. Like, oh, let me just come up onto the 880 Gish Road. This makes me think of fish. Okay. Did I get it? I think I did get a speeding ticket, though. We weren't, like, perfect, but, like, we've been doing okay-ish. Okay-ish. And again, as I always say, as long as nobody dies, we're fine. Which, so, to that end, I'm going to be responsible. And I'm actually going to stop moving forward at this light. Could I sneak in there? Yes. But, like I said, I don't think I've gotten a red light violation yet, so why should we start now? Old Bay Shore Highway. Come on. Oh, people are stopping, which means it should be our turn to go here in a second. There we go. I used to be able to use my bumpers to turn on my blinker, but for some reason, they're not working anymore. Like, look, do you see this? Again? Oh, hello. Not me, not in the right lane. Do you, like, it's such, like, a messed up... Is there a train coming? I was like, do I try to thread the needle? And not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy that I did not try to sneak through there. But like, look at the map, right? Like, I need to be like right down there. Where is it? I guess a little bit further up. Like, oh, that's the road I need. Okay, it makes sense. It's like down below, but it's still like we're just like going on an adventure here. I would definitely struggle to like navigate when I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Like, obviously it makes sense because I can't just. There's probably a barrier that I can't just drive over. No, I still got a red light violation anyways. I was trying to like pretend I was going straight. It didn't work. Oh, never mind. That's where I came from. I'm so dumb. I was like, we have to loop again. That's so weird. No, that's where I came from. Derp. Anyone need an airstream? I think they're so cool looking. Really expensive, however. And like, what would I do is fun. It's like when I talked about like that whole time when I like went and looked at a camper van to buy without even having my license. I did, however, like I said, like I cleaned up space to work on it and park it and stuff, but just wasn't to be, and that's okay. Got 9 minutes. Oh, I'm just remembering a couple trips ago, I want to say, where I was driving and I ran out of gas like 3 minutes. I can't do this. I ran out of gas like 3 minutes from the drop off. I was so mad about it. Look at that. Yes. Be afraid. I'm coming in. Okay, well, I guess I'll go in front of you. San Jose discovered. Let's go. There you go. Ooh, I like the really pretty powder blue truck. That's nice. Ooh, and those green. I mean, the green that I have is the same as that. Very nice. Okay. I feel like this is going to be a pain in my butt, but let's see. Actually, this might be okay. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Proceed to unloading here. We need to straighten up a little bit. We might be okay. Okay, actually, I think, yeah. Maybe. Or scooch it forward. Heck yeah! It's always so nice. I'm always so afraid that I'm gonna be like slightly off, and then it's like, no. Excellent. We got excellent. Heck yeah. Oh, I think we leveled up too. Nice. Look at me. I am an enthusiast. That's amazing. Let's quickly take a look here. I think, like I said, I want to go to fuel economy. I think fuel economy is the way to go. Just because then we don't have to stop for gas. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you are interested in this game, I will have the links down below. Make sure you subscribe here as well, because we always have so much fun stuff coming your way, and I will see you in the next either truck sim, American Truck Sim, or whatever else I get up to. Bye!